Week, as you know, and we have so much Gotham goodness here happening today. It is spectacular, it is awesome, but we do have one little bit of bad news. Unfortunately, our guest, Eric Randomski, could not be in today for personal reasons, and we can reschedule him for a later time, but that just means you guys get an extended Q&A with us, the crew, and we haven't done one of those in a while, so be sure to ask everybody in the room. We have a ton of our really awesome crew members in here. Sam's over in the studio. We have Challenger and Buffy and Brett and Brendan and me, and you guys can ask us questions in the extended Q&A. So that would be really awesome, and that's gonna happen at the end of the show. We have, again, like I said, Gotham Goodness. I feel like that should be a hashtag. Hashtag Gotham Goodness. That's where all of the giveaways happen. Gotham giveaways. That's another, yeah. I'm really into alliteration today, I decided. So we're gonna make that a thing. And we're just gonna get right into the show. We are showing off a lot of different Batman pieces. We have the Batman 6-scale figure. We have a Batman premium format. We have a life-size Harley behind me. You can really only see her like, yeah, what? Ah! And look at all this awesome stuff that we have from DC. I mean, we're not featuring him, but how amazing is that Bane premium format, just saying. So we have, I said 6-scale, I said PF. We also have a segment on DC Collectibles featuring some designer Artist Alley vinyls that are set in Gotham, as well as a couple of the Batman black and white statues. They are really, really stellar. I don't know if you guys know this, but there are also some really amazing Batman themed deals happening across our website. So if there's a deal on a piece that you see on the show today, I'll be sure to give it a shout out. But also if you're a Batman fan or a DC fan or a Gotham fan, you might want to like go check out something you've been eyeing for a while and see if maybe there's free shipping on it this week because of Batman Week. I mean, that's kind of the more common one, and then some of the other ones actually have discount codes, so that's pretty great. If you follow us on our social channels, which you should, there's a daily... So many giveaways. There's like at least 15 things, and then stuff just keeps getting added.
Right now there's one in LinkedIn, one in Twitter.
There's one on LinkedIn.
Yes.
There's one on LinkedIn, you guys. That's how much stuff we have to give away that we're like, oh, where do we give it away? Oh, LinkedIn. I also heard that we might be going live on LinkedIn this week for some Batman stuff. Cool. Well, I look forward to doing that as well. That'll be so much fun. So let's just get into all of this. I'll give some shout outs to some more giveaways that are happening across social during the show. But, you know, let's not wait. Let's just get into everything that's happening. So first up, we have our featured collector, Otto Martinez. Otto Martinez for, oh my gosh, he's all, I hope you're going to Celebration. Because look at that collection.
That's a pretty impressive collection.
That's a very impressive, like, look at the Scout Trooper, like, but you put him in the environment.
Yeah.
That's really, do you have one of those, Challenger? You need to build that environment.
Yeah, but you know what though? I am my own life-size.
You are your own life-size Scout Trooper. That is true. That's very true. I also enjoy the Leia and her Bush bounty hunter, Bush bounty hunter outfit. Bush. Let's just keep saying it. But thank you, Otto, for sharing your collection with us. It is fantastic. Again, I really hope you're going to Celebration. If you happen to be watching, let us know if you are, because that's coming up quick. If you would like to be our next featured collector, head on over to side.show/blog and click the Apply Now button. We love seeing how you guys show off your collections, how you display them in your home. It's pretty spectacular. So we have our first break coming up right now, and when we come back, we have the Batman 6-scale figure in the Batman Premium format. You're watching Sideshow Live. We'll be right back. Hey everyone, welcome back to Sideshow Live. We have a couple of Batman. Is it a couple of Batmans? Because it's not Batsman. It's Batsman, says Buffy. But I don't think it's Batmen because he's Batman, but there's more of him.
I think it's Batman's.
It's Batman's because it's Iron Man's.
Yeah.
So why wouldn't it be Batman's? Anyway, we have a couple of Batmans here. Let's all talk about grammar. That's fun, right? Let's do a whole live show about grammar. You guys all love that. So let's talk about, wow, these amazing pieces of excellent artwork. I'm sorry, here. Wow, okay, so this is the Batman premium format figure. Let's start with him. He is 21 inches tall. He was sculpted by Martin Canale, who you saw on our show a couple weeks ago, and he actually talked a little bit about this piece. Martin loves coming up with his own versions of characters, and so what he did with Batman was he redesigned the Batsuit and the Batarang to be kind of an amalgam of various versions of Batman that he wanted. Like if you take a look at the Batarang right here, it's a better look from that direction. It's brass knuckles combined with a taser, combined with two just like arched knives. So it's kind of Batman in a practical type of Gotham where he is worried about all the criminals that are there all the time. So Martin redesigned that, and what he was going for with the Batsuit was something that was way bulkier than we're used to, as in like you can see the seam right here that there's a chest piece on top of his normal Batsuit. So Batman appears to be a little bit bulkier than we're used to because he's wearing like one Batsuit, and what we have here there's a chest piece and various plated armor-like parts on him. And then of course his amazing boots, the Easter eggs in the base that Martin is known for. And also this is a Batman who's been through some stuff. He has weathering and dirt on his, I mean it's not literal dirt, but it looks like dirt on his cape because this is a Batman who's in it and who is really taking care of stuff in Gotham. So that's why Martin was kind of the perfect person to sculpt and take on this piece, because it's a Batman that we really haven't seen before, but it's a Batman that Martin himself brought to life. So shout out to Martin Canale. It's a really, really excellent piece. He did a really amazing job. So the exclusive on this guy is still available, and their left and right swap out hands with the Batarang. So what he's basically doing here is this is the collector edition hand, and then this is the exclusive, but there's other swap out hands, so you can have, if you get the exclusive, he can have two Batarang hands or two regular hands, and if you get the collector edition, it's only the two hands with no Batarangs. So head on over to side.show/buyBatmanPF, that's side.show/buyBatmanPF, and you can get him right now. He is nope, he does not have he's too new, I think, to have any sort of deal, but he's spectacular and he goes really well with the rest of the Trinity. So I'm just saying, there you go. Now we're gonna move over here to the Batman 6 scale figure, who doesn't have a little turntable on his own, but I can turn him since he's a little bit smaller. This is a stylized comic book version of Batman. There we go, that's a nice little close-up on him. He has his blue and gray costume that is mostly known in the Silver Age of Batman, a little return to it in the 80s and 90s. But he has also his, now that I've turned it, his yellow utility belt. He has two different styles of Batarang that he comes with, so that's one of them. I don't know how close you can get in to see a 6 scale Batarang, but that's one of them. Ooh, look at that. That's spectacular. And then he has his fabric costume and his stylized boots, and obviously his gauntlets on his arms that have the style on them right there. I'll keep turning him, that way you're not just staring at a cape. Turn the bat around. He comes with one pair of fists, one pair of Batarang grip hands, one pair of dynamic gesture hands, and the exclusive on him, which is still available, is the alternate Bruce Wayne portrait. Now this guy right here is $20 off with promo code ClassicBat. And if you head on over to side.show/BatmanSSF, like 6 scale figure, get it guys? SSF, Batman SSF, you can get him with his promo code for $20 off, and he ships for free in the US. It's pretty rad. If you are a 6-scale collector at all, you're probably gonna want him in yours. So, there you go. 2 amazing Batmans are here. We have a video break for you, and when we come back, we will be doing an assortment of DC Collectibles. You're watching Sideshow Live. We'll be right back.
Hey everyone, welcome back to How to Be a Poser. Today, once more, we're going to venture into the world of Batman, and we're going to do that using the new Batman 6-scale figure from Sideshow. Let's get started. Alright, here it is, the Batman 6-scale figure from Sideshow. Comes with a sweet interchangeable Bruce Wayne portrait, a couple of batarangs, some interchangeable hands, and a great base. Can't wait to see what I can do with all of this, so let's get rolling. Alright, here we go, once more with the Dark Knight. Alright, first thing I'm noticing is that I had this this belt tugged down a little bit so that you can see the top of his underoos. So I'm just going to straighten that out a little bit. Just kind of fix the fabric elements and just make sure that they look really good. And they do, by the way. They look really good. I'm loving this patterned, these panels on his legs and arms and everything. It just has a really slick, modern look to it that I enjoy. Okay, so right hand batarang. Ready to go. Right, I'm not going to bother putting that batarang in there just yet because I want to dial the pose in before I do. I'm sort of simultaneously trying to determine what this body is capable of. And as I'm figuring that out, that's going to kind of inform what the pose is going to be. This is a great body. The joints are nice and tight on it, especially in the torso. I feel like I'm going to be able to do a lot of things. I've worked with a lot of different Batman figures, and my first impression is that this is right up there with the best of them. So yeah, let's go ahead and put that in there just so I have kind of an idea. I just had an instinct there to like have him looking up for this pose, but I think that that's wrong when we're talking about batarangs. So with that in mind, I'm going to do a couple things here. I'm going to get a more dynamic hand and bring it in so the Batman is doing that thing that I kind of like to do with a lot of my poses. That's using the arm to provide a sense of direction. Batarang's going to be back here ready to be thrown. And again, trying to use as many points of articulation as possible. He's in the middle of a wind-up, so we don't want the body to be square with the hips. We're going to twist this body back like he's winding up for the throw. We're going to get this arm out just a little bit more just to give him some more room to breathe, so to speak. Look how his legs just kind of like went into this natural position for throwing. It's almost like I didn't even have to do anything. They just kind of went there on their own. It's a pretty solid quality. Now you can see how the cape on this thing just drapes nicely. See how the pleats just fall pleasantly and believably? Solid fabric choice. I kind of don't like what his head's doing here, so I think I'm going to try to stick his neck out. Yeah. Kind of want to shove that head forward by sticking that neck out to the front and then twisting the head to compensate, like he's really, really throwing his head into it. This is really about as wide as I will ever want to go when I'm posing a figure. I just don't want him to look off balance, or even more importantly, be off balance. Batman's at his best when he's just looking terrifying, like he's coming at you. Okay, there we go. That cape was folded up underneath there, and I didn't even notice it. And I can see now that it's doing it over here as well. So let me just make sure that full cape is brought into play here. And look at just how much more dynamic that's going to look. And I think that's got it. Sideshow's done something really remarkable here. I can see aspects of so many different incarnations of Batman. There's the comic book version, there's the animated series, and there's even a little bit of a hint of the Tim Burton Batman. Also, that unmasked Bruce Wayne portrait definitely surpassed my expectations. Great stuff.
Hey everyone, and welcome back to Sideshow Live. That video was so long that my iPad fell asleep. But amazing work on How to Be a Poser by our master poser, Terry Smith. So yay for that. You guys, we have a lot of fun DC collectibles happening right here, right now. These guys, by the way, they're so cool. Like, I was really surprised to, like, when I saw them in person, how cool they are. So I don't know, let's start with them. These are from the designer vinyl series called DC Artist Alley. They're done by DC Collectibles, and they are here with us today on our show. We also obviously distribute them on our website. They are by an artist known as LED, like LED. I forget his first name, but that's kind of like his handle. So he kind of does these really adorable, like, that's Batman. Get it? Because it's Batman, and he's a bat, and it's adorable.
Do you get it?
Do you get it? And then look at that. Ah, it's Catwoman, because she's a cat. Oops. Here. Yeah, there we go. She's a cat, and she's a real cat. These are pretty adorable, and they're designer vinyl series. They're just really cool. There's a Robin. Okay, I want to lift him up so you guys can like see his wing boots, like wing gloves. These are pretty amazing. So look at that. Amazing. And then the surprisingly like really super adorable one that's happening. Like I was super stoked at how adorable this penguin is. This penguin is so adorable. Like look at how adorable he is. Oh, he's heavier than I expected him to be. He's like on his coat, just kind of like chilling, but he's also like shooting out a prank, you know, because Penguin is always like, ma ha ha, that's what he sounds like. He's very 60s Penguin, you know, like very Burgess Meredith type Penguin, but also really stylized and an actual penguin. He's so cute. Yeah, anyway, this is so cool. I'm really stoked on this. Wait, I'm sorry. What's that, Harley? Harley, you're not an animal. You can't be one of these figures. We don't have a Harley like this.
She could have been a hyena.
Oh, she could have been a hyena. Let's get on that, DC Artist Alley. We need a Harley hyena happening right here. And I get it that she's not like directly related, but I didn't realize this thing talks in your head when you get in close proximity to it. It's kind of distracting.
Yeah. We might need to talk after, you and me.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, is this like a side effect?
Yeah.
Do I need Harleen Quinzel to do a psych evaluation on me? Because that won't turn out well. We know what happened when she psych evaluated the Joker. Just saying. I went there. All right, cool. So moving on to our Batman black and white statues that we're featuring on the show today. These are also by DC Collectibles, but we do distribute them on our website. Both of these guys are shipping for free in the US right now, so that is very, very exciting. So we're gonna start with him. This is Batman by Klaus Janson, based on his design of Batman right here. I think that the URL there is wrong. It's supposed to say Janson Batman, not Jason Batman. So apologies on that. It's side.show/Janson Batman. So just add the N, so it's JANSON Batman. He is low stock actually, so you're gonna want to get a hold of him and add him to your collection ASAP because he is low stock right now. But look at the way that he's also, again, they utilize the space on these really uniquely. I'm sorry that I just messed up your shot, but I just wanted to show you guys that he's not entirely on his base. And look at how unique that is to a statue like this. These Batman black and whites might be a small addition to your collection, but at the same time, they're very important because they utilize this space really well, and they also show off artists who have done Batman in the past that might not have otherwise gotten like a full-fledged statue. So that's the Klaus Janson Batman, side.show/Janson Batman, and again, he's low stock and ships for free in the US. Now speaking of ones that might not have gotten a statue otherwise, this is from Batman, the Bat manga that happened. That did happen, look it up, in the 1960s. Bat manga by Yuro Kuwata. And Yuro Kuwata just did this like insanely cool Bat manga series. And look at that, like it does look very manga if you look at it very close, but it's also very indicative of what Batman always looks like when you see him. But I especially love the lines on his cape. You know, that's something that you don't necessarily see. Like it's just pleating, but there's like lines because he's out of a manga.
It's almost like a Batwing.
It's almost like a Batwing.
Very cool.
Challenger, I like when Challenger's in the room. You always have good observations, things that other people don't see. It's really cool.
I got you.
You got me. So these are the 2 Batman black and white pieces. Oh, just so you guys know, the Kuwata Batman is also shipping for free in the US, so both of these guys ship for free. Head on over to side.show/Kuwata Batman. That's side.show/Kuwata Batman, and you can pick him up as well. You guys, that is our DC Collectibles segment right here. We have a short video break, and then we have a Kids Sideshow challenge. We are showing, last week's was spectacular, but you know, we'll wait till after the break to get into that. So you guys are watching Sideshow Live. We'll be right back. Do you own a bat suit?
No.
What?
There's a funny story there.
Okay, let's hear this.
I once owned a bat suit. God,
Did it
it's
fit
embarrassing.
you? Oh.
I used to do a lot of work with foster kids on weekends.
Okay.
Taking them to Disneyland, taking them there. And they live in this facility east of LA. And these are kids who've been through hell, you know, and taken out of their homes. And so you take them out on the weekend, you have some fun. And it was going to be Halloween. There was going to be a party. And they found out what I did. And they said, wear the suit. Would you wear the suit? And I said, I don't have. Oh, come on, you have the bat suit. You're Batman. I said, I didn't know. I didn't want to disillusion them. So I went to a party store. How pitiful is this? And I bought a Batman suit. And I'm driving in my Volvo station wagon on the freeway to the Halloween party at the village with the kids. And because I couldn't get there and like go into a bathroom and put it on.
Right.
I had to arrive, you know, and make a big entrance as Batman. So these truckers are going by me on the 10 freeway. Hey, Batman!
Oh my God.
Tell Alfred to wash that car. I was getting such crap on the highway, and I'm like sinking down in the seat, you know. But I got there and I got out of the car, and they came running out of the place and down the hill. Like, we knew you'd do it, and they tackled me, and they were so happy. So it was worth it.
Yeah.
It was worth it.
Wow. Oh.
So that's the only time I've worn the bat suit.
Yay! We didn't sing the song. Oh, Buffy, we failed. We like missed the title. We sing a song every time the title card shows up, and you guys don't get to hear it.
No.
That's just for us. Because you guys get to do all this other amazing fun stuff, and we just get to watch, so we have a song. You guys, this is amazing. Last week's Iron Man was so fun and so spectacular. I loved following this hashtag, and I loved seeing what people were posting for these cobbled Iron Man cosplays. So let's show you guys what these people came up with. Wow. That's like a Tony Stark the Mechanic. That's correct. That's crazy awesome. Oh my God! Ah! Starting him early. Oh my God, I'm sorry for the sound. Ha!
Get it?
Get it? Because
You
it's
get
Iron
it?
Man. I got it. And I think that's the Thinky coaster. Wow. You got it to light up?
That's amazing.
How'd you get it to light up, Jonathan? That's nuts. Oh my God.
They're so great.
Is that all duct tape?
I don't know.
It looks like duct tape. Oh, I love that
he's got a
one.
donut.
He's eating a
Donut.
donut. That's so. Wow.
Wow.
I'm so impressed with these. Who won? I need to know.
This guy.
This guy?
He did 3 different ones, and he got randomly chosen.
He did
He
3
worked
different
hard.
ones and he got randomly chosen. That's amazing, Mike. Wow. But even look at that. Someone did like, is that Mickey Rourke?
Oh yeah, Whiplash.
Is that Whiplash?
Yeah.
That makes sense that it's Whiplash because it's with the suitcase suit. So that's from Iron Man 2. That's oh my God, you guys. So Mike was the winner and he was randomly chosen by Gleam. But that's so fantastic because those were some really great entries. Oh, I want them all to win. Wow. Okay, so hey guys, remember that Batman from 2 segments ago? He's back because he just so happens to be the Kids Sideshow giveaway challenge for Batman Week. What? That's insane. This is I'm pretty sure this is the first premium format figure that's been on the Kid Sideshow Challenge. So head on over to side.show/Gotham City and you can see all the ways that you can win. But the bonus challenge for this week, and I know that it's hard to follow that up, but the bar has been set, you guys. The bar has been set. So this is the Gotham City Citizen Cobbled Cosplay Challenge. That's a lot of, but I'm all about alliteration today, so there you go. You can dress up as anyone from Gotham City, anyone that you want, but using only found items around the house. So I have like a weird technical question. Yeah, no. So I have a cat in my house. Is that a found item in the house?
Yeah, if you can wear your cat, sure.
You just was like, I'm Catwoman, like put him on my shoulder and be like, Catwoman, get it?
Get it?
Huh? Get it? And yeah. Thank you. Thank you. You
well,
also.
For other people, you're not eligible.
I am definitely not eligible, but you all can borrow that idea. I mean, you shouldn't all borrow that idea, but I will also think like you could do some really amazing, really funny poison ivy ones with houseplants. Just saying, I think that would be so fun. There's just so many characters you could pick from. Just think of the like ways you could utilize like glassware or, you know, mason jars to do like the Penguin or Mr. Freeze or something. Like there's so many. And then also I really hope someone does Man Bat. Guys, so many. Any citizen of Gotham.
How many points will they get if they
This is 1,000 points per entry per platform. So 1,000 points per entry per platform. So let's say you put a cat on your shoulder and you're Catwoman and you post it on Instagram, that's 1,000. You post it on Twitter, that's 2,000. You post it on Facebook.
Clarify? If someone puts a cat on their shoulder and calls themselves Catwoman, I am disqualifying them. That does not count.
Oh, okay guys, you can't use my idea.
It can be a prop to the costume that they put together.
Okay.
But it can't be their entire costume.
Okay guys, I led you astray. I apologize.
Like Susan all covered in cats.
Yeah.
Me covered in cats. I mean, that sounds like heaven. Just saying. I can go over to Brendan's house. He has like 4. And then plus if he's watching Smokey, then all the cats. And I'm like, Catwoman. That is not an entry that you can use though. Buffy has has disqualified it. I apologize. I led you all astray. But again, that's not the only way to be Catwoman in this particular challenge. You can be anyone from Gotham. You can be Batman. Again, I'm really hoping for a Man Bat. I'm really hoping for a really unique, like fun, thought out Poison Ivy. These are the ones that I hope for, but really, you guys can do anyone in Gotham. Scarecrow. So many. Two-Face. Calendar Man, the Gray Ghost. That one could be funny too. Anyway, so again, 1,000 points per entry. This ends Sunday night at midnight Pacific time, and just because we love you guys and this has been so awesome and Iron Man set a high bar, it's 1,000 points per entry, so you're gonna want to bring it.
I need a quick interjection. I've had some people that post it and then immediate delete it.
Oh, you can't delete
when
it.
I go look on Monday, if I don't see it there, it doesn't count.
Oh.
Until at
Well,
least Monday night.
you guys have to keep it until, yeah.
At least Monday
You
night.
have to keep it at least until we can tell that you posted it.
Otherwise, I delete that.
Yeah.
entry.
Aw, you guys, don't be embarrassed. These are awesome. Those Iron Man ones were all spectacular. There's no, like, don't do it. Plus, if you guys are really creative, I feel like there's not gonna really be a problem with posting it. And then if someone's like, well, like if you have friends who would like shame you for a cobbled cosplay, then like show them this figure and be like, this is what I'm doing it for. And maybe they'll eat their own words. I mean, I think that if my friends were like, why are you putting cats on you and pretending to be Catwoman? Because of this Batman premium format. It's spectacular. What's that, Harley? Is Harley eligible?
She is not.
Harley? You're upsetting her. She's talking in my head again. It's really... We might need to...
Separate you guys.
Yeah, and I'm going live with her later. That's exciting.
Yeah.
Hey guys, we have reached that time in, the show where we can do an extended Q&A. So if you guys have any questions for us, They can be Batman related. They don't have to be Batman related. But I'm gonna start this all off by showing you this epic jacket that Sam in the studio there let me borrow for the show. Oh, wrong side. It says it's a Batman Forever crew jacket.
That's awesome.
Isn't this amazing?
What's
It's
on the
like
back?
20,000 sizes too big for me. Crew of Batman Forever.
So cool.
What up? What up, guys? And the back has that Enigma box.
That's cool.
Look at
I
that.
like that.
Love it.
Oh my god. It's about, I feel like a kid, you know when you're a kid who like borrows your parents' clothes? I'm like, hey everyone. But I was cold and Sam was like, oh my god, you should wear this for the show. And I was like, yes.
You can definitely tell that jacket is very like mid-90s.
Ew, it's so mid-90s. Sam might not get it back. Just, he just yelled from the studio like, Harley likes it. Can Harley have it? I like Sam. Sam's in the control room and you just hear his voice like, nope,
No.
yep, you can't have it. It's the best. He does a lot with our sound, making sure that I'm not too loud and shouting in all of y'all's ears. Yup. So you guys, do you have any questions for us? We have a couple of awesome things happening this week. So first off, while the questions come in, I'm gonna start with doing a shout out to Buffy and her awesomeness because she's doing like 15 giveaways this week at least across all platforms, including Facebook, that's Sideshow Collectibles, Instagram, that's Sideshow Collectibles, Twitter, that's @CollectSideshow. She's putting them on LinkedIn.
First time ever.
First time ever.
I'm gonna do 2 this week.
There's gonna be 2 on LinkedIn?
Uh-huh.
So go over to our LinkedIn page, which what is that Sideshow Collectibles also? If you search
Sideshow, if you search Sideshow Collectibles.
If you search Sideshow Collectibles, it does show up. Where else? I mean, if you're not in the that's what I'm forgetting. If you're not in the Let Your Geek Sideshow group yet, one, you should be because there's a daily
Another premium format in there.
There's another premium format in there, and there's a daily Batman giveaway every day during Batman Week. So, the point, and then there's the Gleam contest for the Kevin Conroy signed Arkham Batman. So, there's a lot going on this week for Batman Week. And P.S., congratulations to Detective Comics because Detective Comics 1000 came out today, well, midnight last night, but today. So go to your local comic book shop and pick up Detective Comics 1000 today because today is the day that is the case. And then also Batman turned 80 this week, which is why we're doing the whole Batman week. It's technically Saturday, but there you go. Wow, this is actually a really warm jacket, and under these studio lights, I can't really do it. But thank you, Sam, for letting me borrow this amazing thing. Fun fact, that I had a birthday party where I made people go see Batman Forever when I was younger. Cool. Bill wants to know, which Batman piece do you want that Sideshow hasn't made yet? My answer is, how do I know I want it if Sideshow hasn't made it?
Well, what character?
Oh, is it a different character?
Yes.
Oh, because I'm like, a Batman statue that Sideshow hasn't made yet. I was thinking a literal, which Batman statue, which statue of Batman do you want that they haven't made? And I'm like, well, I don't know that I want it if they haven't made it. But I have the 89 PF. Batman Premium format. But what about you guys? What character would you want from Gotham that we haven't made yet? And these are, again, pull up the GIF, not an announcement.
Yes.
None of these are announcements.
Nightwing.
Nightwing. Nightwing. That's 2 for Nightwing. Anyone else? Going once.
There might
Riddler?
Yeah, I want Riddler.
Sam wants Riddler. You don't really collect Batman,
I
Brett.
want Jameson.
What?
Jameson.
You want Jameson?
Yes.
I would like to see a new Two-Face.
A new Two-Face? I think it'd be cool to have Ra's al Ghul and Talia al Ghul that go together. Even though I would never get it because I hate Talia. She's the worst.
Carrie Kelly, someone said.
Oh, Carrie Kelly would be great.
Abigail.
I changed my mind. I want Cassie Kane. I want a Cassie Kane. And I want the Cassie Kane with the cowl on and then alternate portrait with the cowl off.
Phantasm?
Ooh, Phantasm.
Mr. Freeze though.
Mr. Freeze though.
The preview we have up though.
Is the preview up?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, this might be an announcement. That's awesome. Yeah, we're actually a whole bunch of Batman fans in here, but Carrie Kelly is a good one. Also, Stephanie Brown would be a good one too. And also Burnside Batman as a premium format, Burnside Batgirl. Burnside Batgirl as a premium format figure would be amazing.
Someone needs to check on Sam.
Someone needs to check on Sam to make sure he's still at the control board and that he didn't just pass out when I said that. What? You're waving your hand, Sam. I can see you. What's up?
I'm like flipping out. No.
Oh, he's flipping out. He's
It's not an announcement.
not an announcement. Not an announcement, Sam. Oh my God! Can you? I hope the audience can pick up him yelling from the booth. That's amazing. Hey, JJ wants to know, did you forgive Selena for standing Bruce up at the altar, or do you understand why she did it? I don't think Bruce or Selena should have ever gotten married. I think they're both.
You guys actually talked about that in the podcast.
Yeah, I mean, we did actually talk about that in the podcast because I don't think either of them are the type. And while I love Catwoman and I love Batman and I love their relationship, marriage just to me is not where their relationship could ever go. And that's how I feel about that. And I loved that storyline and I loved how that played out. And I loved her wedding dress. That was like an epically designed dress, like really, really well done. I'm pretty sure it was Joelle Jones who designed that, but then J. Scott Campbell did like that really awesome cover of that. Anyway, sorry, I'm off topic. But no, I understand why that happened, and the writing to have that play out was spectacular. So they really, really did those characters justice by having that be the outcome of their wedding. My opinion. Did anyone else read it? Crickets. Anyway, are there any plans on redoing some of the earlier 1/6 scales, like with the Batman that you showed earlier? That is a question that I am not privy to the answer. We always love to revisit characters and redesign them and update them and add little touches that maybe we didn't get to before because of other limitations. But in general, we're always looking to revisit characters. So my hope is yes, but the realistic answer is that I just don't know. So that's the answer there. Cool. You guys don't just have to ask Batman questions at this point. Just saying.
Oh, somebody asked about what's it called? Love and Robot? What's it called?
Oh, the Netflix show. You watched that. I didn't watch it.
I think it's like
Love, Death, and Robots.
That's actually a really trippy series. It's good. They're all like 15 to 20 minute like animated shorts. Like each one is different than the last. Like they're all different stories. They're like some of them have to do with robots, but other ones not necessarily robots. But it's very, very adult content. So
very adult content. So don't let your kids watch it.
So, yeah,
and it's on Netflix?
Yes, it's
on Netflix.
I haven't finished watching it all, but like they're really good. Like,
oh, that's awesome.
Each one is.
But
different.
they're like 15 minutes.
Yeah, I think there's like 15 to 20 minutes. I'd say.
It's like animated Black Mirror.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good way of putting it.
Animated Black Mirror, excuse me.
Yeah. Like,
wow.
Each one's like their own unique story.
That's really crazy. Oh my gosh. Sam, did you watch it?
I haven't yet.
That sounds like it's right up your alley, though.
It is, yeah.
All right.
Yeah, like they're very like sci-fi, which is
that's
really
good.
That's why I like them. Like there's a few there that I watched because like.
Is it like Animatrix-esque?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh,
yeah,
that's cool. Sam has officially opened the door of the control room, by the way. I know. We can hear you now.
Okay.
Like the first 5, and like each animation is different from like.
So the animation's different and the story's different, but they all have like a theme of robots, kind of?
There's not necessarily all robots, but most of them involve some sort of robot or like futuristic tech.
Huh.
But like the CG animation on one of them, which was it almost looked like rendered like high quality like video game graphics almost on one of them. and like they're all unique. They're all different, and it's
All
really
right.
trippy.
So
But
any
it's also
sci-fi-
some of them are very violent. Let's put it at that. But also
not safe for kids.
Not
it's
safe for kids.
Not safe for kids.
Don't let your kids watch that. Put on the kids filter, and then they can watch like Dragon Prince and She-Ra.
I would say they're very NC-17.
Yikes.
They're
Yeah.
NC-17.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's pretty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right then, moving along.
Not all
And-
of them, but yeah.
Yeah. Any more questions, Buffy?
That's it.
That's
pretty
it?
much.
That's
Yeah,
all
lots
the
of
questions.
chit-chat about what we're talking
Oh,
about.
they're chatting about what we're talking about.
Yeah.
So is there any, Sam, do you have any questions that you would like to bring up? Because you always have insightful things. Sam is like you can bring something, you know, because Sam always likes to do the who would win, or stop laughing at me. Like Sam, come on, Sam.
I have a question for you.
What? Challenger has a question.
What things are you looking forward to at Star Wars Celebration?
Oh my God, that is a great question. I'm going to Star Wars Celebration. Sideshow is unfortunately not, but I'm a huge Star Wars fan. I'm looking forward to, well, I love the pin trading that happens there, so I'm looking forward to that. I'm looking forward to hopefully whatever episode 9 information they're going to be dropping.
I have a feeling we'll probably get to see a trailer in the title.
Oh, I think, well, I think we're going to get the trailer and the title for sure. I love doing the like autographs and the meet and greets and stuff, like the photo ops. So that's what I look forward to.
Question.
Yeah.
What Batman villain would make the worst roommate?
All of them.
Clayface.
Oh, Clayface, yeah.
Yeah, no, like they're all
They're
because,
all pretty bad.
Well,
I mean,
and I feel like there's a lot of them that would really change their environments. Like if you look at Poison Ivy, you'd probably have a lot of like dangerous plants around the
No,
house.
Poison Ivy would be the best. She'd make the place smell awesome.
It'd smell awesome, but it would also be very dangerous.
yeah, you don't want a two-faced roommate. That's a good point, Brett.
Yeah.
Well, because the Gotham Sirens all shared a loft at one point, and Catwoman and Harley and Poison Ivy were actually pretty decent roommates
Joker
together.
would just play pranks on you all day.
Yeah. And out of the three of them, like, Harley was pretty much the messiest, which makes sense. Weren't you? You were pretty messy? She wasn't there. She didn't know. This is the animated series. It's totally different. Totally different. She needs to get out of my head. This is freaking me out. Anyway. Best Gotham villain roommate. I don't know. Killer Croc would be pretty bad, too, because he probably smells like the sewer.
Yeah.
He'd probably live in the bathroom too.
Yeah.
Well, then you'd have to make sure you had a 2-bathroom place, because otherwise you'd be like, hey, man,
You'd be like, this is a 1.5 bath.
1.5 bath.
Get the half bath.
Yeah. All right. Cool. That just happened. Anyway, you guys, thank you so much. Again, we apologize for the lack of special guests. We're hoping to get him back in on a future show. He's really spectacular, and will make for a really awesome interview for you Batman fans out there, of which there are quite a few, because we're managing to talk about Batman every day this week, and it's still interesting. So you guys, next week we have a Sideshow and Tell on Wednesday. Is there a court stream?
Yes.
Yeah, there's a court stream on Friday, so the Court of the Dead stream is on Friday. Sideshow until next Tuesday. Sideshow live next Wednesday. And this is just awesome. We're already into April. Isn't that scary that it's like April already? For those of you at WonderCon this weekend, we are not officially at WonderCon, but you might run into a lot of sideshows. A lot of us will be there, so say hi. Thank you guys so much for watching, and don't forget to let your geek side show. Thank you guys.